There is something sacred about a human being with a dream. A person with a real dream walks differently. They don't move with the noise of the world. They don't beg for attention. They don't wander through life hoping things will change. They move like destiny is calling them. But here's the tragedy of our generation. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they lose focus. They get distracted. They get discouraged. They get pulled in 1,000 directions until their dream, once burning bright like a flame, dies out into silence. They begin with hunger, but then comes failure. Then comes opinions. Then come bills, relationships, anxiety, comparison, fear, and all of it is designed to do one thing: steal your focus from the one thing that would have changed your life. Let me ask you, what if you never let go of your dream? What if you refused to get distracted? What if you guarded your mind like your future depended on it? Because it does. This world is built to make you average, but your dream is not average. And your future isn't either, but you'll never see it if you don't focus. So let's go deep. Let's talk about why your focus is your weapon. Let's talk about why your dream will never become real unless your mind becomes locked in like a laser. Let's talk about the painful truth. A dream without focus is just a fantasy. 1. Your dream is your blueprint. Focus is the builder. Think of your dream like a blueprint. It shows you what's possible. It outlines the shape of the life you were meant to live. But here's the mistake people make. They think that dreaming is enough. They think that visualizing the mansion is enough to build it. But a blueprint without a builder is useless. You need action. You need discipline. But above all, you need focus. Focus is what allows you to take what you imagine and build it into something you can touch. It's not talent that creates wealth. It's focused execution. It's not luck that builds legacy. It's focused daily effort. Every great monument started as a dream, but it only became reality because someone had the insane focus to build it, day after day, while the rest of the world got distracted. Your dream doesn't care how motivated you are. It only responds to your focus. 2. Why the world wants you distracted. Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to focus? It's not an accident. It's a system. We live in an age of mental warfare. Notifications, gossip, social media, fear, noise, panic, all carefully designed to keep your eyes off your purpose. Because the moment you start to focus, you become powerful. The moment you start to block out noise, you become dangerous. And that's what the world fears most. A person who cannot be controlled by distractions. So, instead, it feeds you viral trends instead of timeless values, scandals instead of strategy, comparison instead of creativity, comfort instead of challenge. If you're not careful, your dream will die not because it wasn't possible, but because you let the world pull your attention away from it. Focus is not just a skill anymore. Focus is rebellion. 3. Focus creates identity. You become what you fix your eyes on. Here's something Napoleon Hill understood deeply. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But he also warned the mind becomes what it constantly dwells on. Focus is not just about avoiding distractions. Focus is about building identity. You start focusing on health, you become healthy. You start focusing on wealth, you build wealth. You start focusing on excuses, you stay stuck. Whatever you stare at long enough, you eventually become. Most people aren't failing because they don't have dreams. They're failing because they spend 90% of their time thinking about what could go wrong instead of focusing on what must go right. What you focus on is what grows, and what you ignore eventually dies. So let me ask you, are you focusing on your fear or on your future? Are you obsessing over people or over progress? Because your dream is not waiting for you to get motivated. It's waiting for you to lock in. 4. Discipline is born from focus, not the other way around. People say they need more discipline, but discipline is not some magical switch. Discipline is a side effect of focus. When you become obsessed with a goal, when you wake up thinking about it, when you go to bed thinking about it, when you eat, sleep, and breathe that dream, discipline becomes automatic. You don't need to convince yourself to work. You're drawn to it like gravity, because now every action is connected to your vision. But when you lack focus, discipline disappears. You start skipping your routines. You start chasing comfort. You start making excuses. Focus is what keeps you in alignment when motivation fades. That's why the most powerful thing you can do for your future is not wait for inspiration, but train your mind to stay locked on your purpose. 5. How to protect your focus in a distracted world. Let's get practical now. Here's how to stay focused like your life depends on it, because it does. Step 1. Cut out noise. Unfollow people who don't feed your purpose. Turn off notifications. Block hours of your day for deep, undistracted work. Your brain is a garden. Stop letting weeds grow there. Step 2. Create a vision board. Not a cute one, a serious one. Put your dream where you can see it every single day. Why? Because if you don't program your mind, the world will do it for you. Step 3. Build routines around your dream. Wake up early and work on it. Schedule time for it. Treat it like a job before it ever pays you. If you don't prioritize your dream, your distractions will. Step 4. Keep a distraction journal. Every time you lose focus, write what distracted you. Why? How will you avoid it next time? You can't manage what you don't measure. Step 5. Talk less, work more. Stop announcing your plans. Start executing them in silence. Let results speak. Let progress talk. Let outcomes scream your name. Focus in silence. Success will make the noise. 6. Your dream will test you. Stay focused anyway. Here's what most people don't realize. The moment you decide to focus on your dream, life will test you. You will lose people. You will face setbacks. You will feel alone. You will be misunderstood. But that's not a sign to quit. It's a sign you're finally walking the right path. The road to your dream is filled with obstacles that ask you one question. Do you really want this? And every time you push forward anyway, you answer that question with your life. 7. What happens when you truly focus? When you truly focus on your dream, you become sharper than you've ever been. You work deeper, not harder. You stop comparing. You stop complaining. You become addicted to momentum. You move with purpose. Every decision becomes intentional. And people around you will feel it. They'll start to say, you've changed. And they'll be right. Because you'll no longer waste time explaining yourself to those who are still scrolling through life, chasing distractions instead of destiny. You will become what you were born to be, a builder of your own future. Your dream is not some random idea you had. It's a glimpse of the person you're supposed to become. But you'll never become that person if you keep letting your attention get hijacked. The world needs less noise and more people who are focused. The dream is yours, but the grind is too. Your time is short. Your energy is limited. You don't have room to waste another day. So start now. Lock in. Protect your focus like it's your oxygen, because without it, your dream dies. The only thing separating the successful from the average is the ability to stay focused when it's hard, when it's boring, and when no one believes in you. Stop waiting. Stop looking around. Look forward. Lock in. The future is watching.